Animals have bad days too, just like humans. But the difference is that they need our help to get through it. Today we're going to show you most unbelievable moments when animals ask people for help. Watch to the end. A flock of birds tried to rest on a fence, but they slipped and got their heads stuck between the boards, making them easy prey for would-be predators. That is, if it weren't for this guy. The stray dog was poisoned, and he seems to know that this is the end for him. But his cries were heard, and medics were called to the scene with an antidote. Another stray dog even appears concerned by the fellow dog suffering. What a great thing to know that this poor creature will be okay. I don't know how this baby deer ended up in the middle of the river, but today is definitely his lucky day. It was so exhausted that it just couldn't walk, so this man became a temporary stand-in for its mother until...
You get out of here. There you go. Here she goes, guys.
This sweet ending. These builders were digging a sewer when they found something unexpected. Suddenly, the work turned into an emergency rescue operation. Poor dog had frozen to the ground and wasn't expecting any help from humans at all. But it turned out that not all humans are bad. This little bird was literally chasing a woman and her dog. It turned out that all it needed was a sip of water.
I said, Mom, I have a bird that needs my help.
Do you hear how many people are cheering from the boat? And now remember what you really have got to do when a drowning deer needs your help.
I'm not gonna let him die. Here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, he's trying to get him. Where'd he go? We got him. We got him.
This bat touched some power wires and died, but its fur protected her baby. The poor thing doesn't want to let its mother go. But it looks like it has a new mother now.
Okay, baby. Yeah.
During a flood in Texas, 70 horses became trapped, but people refused to leave their homes until they had saved them.
I mean, they're part of the family.
One of them managed to get to the lifeboat, but the other was too scared. So a man led it to dry ground by hand. This is what true heroes look like.
By the way, now son, go ahead and careful with him.
That's thank you in horse.
But
Feline had no chance of freeing itself from the net. Even a whole crowd of people had a hard time getting it out. Poor creature lost 2 of its legs to human cruelty and didn't believe that people would also help it run again and trust again. This brave dolphin swam into a group of manta rays to ask divers for help. It survived a long 5 minutes without air while the line was being untangled, and then it came back to get the hook out. This wolf was shot and struck on its back, being left to freeze to death in a river. The poor thing was stiff, so rescuers had to resuscitate the animal like a human. But it worked! This kitten appears to be begging for help, but it's not enough. Its joints had been dislocated from the blow, and now its mother was asking for someone to save her paralyzed baby. And people answered the call. Baby deer lost its mother during a flood and didn't know what to do, but it looks like it has new parents now.
I don't know what to do with them. I can't just leave them.
Oh my God.
Sea-Lion is swimming right up to people to ask for help. It had tried so hard to get out of the net that the net had become wrapped around its neck, and the animal was beginning to choke.
Let her go here. You're doing good, right, girl?
This little bird was trying to hide from the scorching heat and chose the right driver. He gave it a drink and even a ride in the AC. The end should have come for this little bird in a river. Instead, it got some snacks and a ride to dry land with the captain.
Nope, now you're sitting on the boat. See you later, buddy.
A dog was left alone in a flooded house during a storm and didn't know how to get out. And then this stranger climbed into the cold water to help him escape. The dog had fallen into the ice and was about to slip under, but no one could help the poor animal until this man threw himself onto the thin ice, risking his own life in the process.